Hey everybody, it's Pastor Scott, and this is Real Talk. This is our weekly video check-in series we do here at Herndon United Methodist Church. Gives us an opportunity to share what's going on, not only inside the walls of the church and the congregation, also in our community, but also in our lives. And so today I was driving in, and I had a different topic set up. We were going to be interviewing somebody in their ministry here at the church, and that fell through due to a family member needing surgery. So instead, I was driving and I was trying to think, well, what am I going to talk about today? And I was listening to a podcast, shout out to Kate Bowler. But she was talking about like what has the last year meant to you? Like if you were to just take a deep breath and look back, what's happened during this last year? And I looked at the date and I thought about things, and tomorrow is my 1 year anniversary here at Herndon. And I thought about that. I thought back on all the wonderful things that I've experienced here at Herndon United Methodist Church, and um, it's been a great first year in ministry. And I know that we're in ministry as lay members as well, but from a vocational standpoint, this has been it's been it's been wonderful. It's been so wonderful that I used to look forward to going to my NBA job. Now, my NBA job is great for those that know I do work for the NBA part time. I get to go, I sit in the front row for all the Wizards home games. I work the replay equipment, and I just, they pay me to do this. And I always look forward to it. And then something changed in the last, I don't know, a few months as this started this year. I stopped looking forward to that. I stopped looking forward to it, and I started thinking, what am I missing? Um, besides homework at the seminary, but and I felt like I'd so much rather be here, and I have a commitment that I have to see through, but it just made me think about how wonderful this first year's been, and the affirmation that has come with it. I've done some amazing things. In my first week, I was able to hold the hand of somebody that died. I look at something like that and I think about why I decided to get into this, and besides a promise to Ken Jackson, who was my mentor and friend, um, I just look at what we do in ministry as a pastor as it's the most important job in the world. This is my view. There are other people that have obviously different views and think of other jobs more important. But for me, to be able to be with people when they're at their lowest times, um, many of you, we've sat either in my office or in the chapel or in an empty classroom or the library. Some of you know who you are. And we've held hands and we've cried about our life circumstances, and we've prayed together, and we've been able to think about how fragile life is. I went through a couple of losses myself. I lost my aunt who I dearly loved. Um, in Danish, we call her Fasta, for father or sister, Fasta Lisa, and my nephew who passed away from ALS at the age of 45. And I pray every day for my sister. My sister Susan is legally blind. She won't complain. She's not that kind of person. Um, but I pray for her because this is something that no parent should ever have to go through. And I pray for her every day. It's been a busy year with school. It's been a busy year here in the ministry. We had, I think, 4 or 5 funerals in a month or a month and a half, between here and also over Adams Green, where they didn't have a relationship with the church, and they asked, would you come and do the service? And those are just amazing things to be able to do. But being able to be here with this community and to pray and to be able to be part of the top of the hill group, what a wonderful group that is. I love all of you dearly. I mean, I love everybody in the church, but my friends at the top of the hill, I love you guys, and I am so thankful to be able to be part of your group. Also, uh, I call them my divas at Morning Glory, my friends in ministry. What you guys do, and I know it's a lot of camaraderie and community, but what you guys do in sending cards out to people every month, it really is a blessing. It really is a true blessing, and I'm so thankful uh, to be part of you guys. I'm thankful that I had a chance to referee upward games this year. I even created a new foul that everyone kind of looked at me like, "What are you doing?" And it was just because we wanted to make sure that this one young lady was able to get a shot, um, and she made it. I think back to times where in our staff meetings, um, learning new things from other people, being brand new in ministry. I have made some mistakes. I've done some things wrong. The grace that I've received from this community, from my fellow staff members, the mentoring I've received from Jonathan. Um, I kind of make a joke, and he does with me too, that I'm kind of a geek for this stuff. I love going to ministry events and being in community, but that's kind of really what I've really enjoyed. I love being in community. I love being with other people. I love being with the people of this community. And so for this first year, it's been such an amazing ride. Um, I've gotten emotional a few times. Um, Apologies to Sally Block and Melissa Billman, who saw me just sobbing when I became licensed at annual conference. It was a really emotional time, and I got to a point where I couldn't even speak. So, thank you for your grace, and I'm just I'm just amazed at how open and welcoming you've been to me, and how this first year has been so affirming for me to be able to come into ministry and realize I'm in the right place. And while I still have another year and a half to go of seminary, and there are some things that we're going to be doing, we're going to be doing some more things with congregational care. I'm going to be really focusing on visitation and finding ways that we can take our group of people and send them out into the world to go do things like serve communion to people that can't make it to church, or to do some of your own visitations and equip you for that. We're going to be hosting the Lay Servant Academy here. We're going to be having classes here for the entire district to come that want to, partake in different lay servant classes. You're going to hear more about that coming. We're going to feature new technology with Amplify Media for anybody that's leading Bible study. We're going to really focus more on life groups and how we can get them involved in our adult discipleship. So I'm really excited about what next year is looking for. But for now, I just wanted to reflect on this past year and how special it's been to me. I'm so thankful to the wonderful staff here, the ones that I work with every day: Jonathan, Joanne, Mallory, Julie, Jen, Melissa, Shannon. Yeah, it's a special group. It's a special group. I'm so thankful and love every one of you guys too. So um, let's enjoy the next 2 weeks. No matter what happens, no matter how bad it can be, Jesus is coming. The Savior of the world will be here. And that's really good news. Thanks again, everybody. You are loved.